Hello, everyone.
Hello.
This is Tanya.
This is Tasha.
And we are
TNT Chronicles.
Y'all look who we have. She came
back.
She came back. Okay, guys, we have Ask TNT today, and this is a juicy one. I'm going to have to hold this in my hand. I don't want the ladies to see it yet because I want raw reactions, okay? You ready, y'all?
Yes.
Here we
We
go.
are.
The topic is, y'all, I think I'm the side chick. I think I'm the side chick. Yep, she said that. Thank y'all for trusting us with your letters.
I know.
Okay, dear TNT, I am a 25-year-old woman. I've been in a relationship with my boyfriend for 8 months. Lately, I've noticed that something is not right in our relationship. He doesn't answer any of my phone calls or texts immediately. It usually takes him about an hour to get back to me. He tells me the reason for his slow response is due to his side hustle as a music producer. Also, ladies, I have never been to his house. We both work during the day, and his side hustle keeps him busy most evenings. Because of his hectic work schedule, he comes to see me in between sets at the studio. If we weren't in a relationship, I'd call it a booty call. Due to his work hustle schedule, we don't get much time to go out on dates, and this really annoyed me. I overheard him speaking on the phone to one of his buddies about a barbecue. I was not going to let this go. I told him that if he had time to attend the barbecue, then he should have time for me. I insisted that he take me with him. After a lot of back and forth between us, he agreed. Ladies, while at the barbecue, I got the stink eye all day. His mama even looked at me sideways when we were introduced. The entire time we were there, he kept pawning me off on his girl cousins before the food was even ready. Before the food was even ready, he said it was time to leave. He claimed that his stomach was hurting and he wanted to take some medicine and lay down, so he took me home. Later, while on Instagram, I went to his cousin's page. You know the cousin that he kept pawning me off on? Well, who do you think I saw on her page dancing and having fun? Yup, my man. It was in the evening, so clearly he went back to the barbecue after he dropped me home because we left during daylight. So ladies, what do you think? Am I the side chick?
Wow. Whew, girl. Wow. You want to go first?
No. Go ahead, Nadia, because we're going to go in.
First of all,
She's 25.
8 months is not a very long time. It might feel like it, but it's really not.
Okay.
So,
Because I would have thought it was, okay.
It's not. Is this, first of all, 8 months like actually in a relationship, or 8 months including the dating part and the in a relationship part?
Oh, so there's a difference.
Yes,
Okay.
there is a difference.
Okay.
But from the sounds of it, it just sounds like he's just not into you. Like,
Oh, wow.
like,
Yeah.
putting it out there like cold turkey, he just not that into you. Because if somebody's into you, they're going to want to take you everywhere. Whether that's up the street to the grocery store or to his family's house. He's going to want to take you. He's going to want to spend that time with you as well. But it just sounds like he ain't feeling you that much. And the only way to keep you is to say y'all in a relationship. To keep you around is to say y'all in a relationship. So he's going to say that because you're still there. You're still here clearly. So.
Okay, but you said 8 months is not a long time, so shouldn't she still be around?
Like I said, I need more clarification on the 8 months, okay?
Okay.
Once we figure out that, then I can say.
Okay.
But where did y'all meet?
So what should she
Where
do?
did y'all meet?
Why is that
It is important because that just sounds like a big mess. That's just what it sounds
Okay,
like.
well, it says here that he doesn't respond to her texts or phone calls immediately. It's always an hour later.
I wouldn't take that into.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't because. I wouldn't because people have a life, okay? They don't have all day to sit down and text you all the time. If he did before, like if he texts you back quickly before, okay, No.
And then all of a sudden,
Yes,
No,
all of a
change,
sudden it
change.
changed to an hour. Okay, yeah, that's something suspicious.
Okay.
But if he's always been like that, a slow texter, or maybe he just don't like texting. So
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so I have a question. So why do you say he's just not that into you? So do you think why is he still holding on then? Like why do you feel like nowadays guys are still not just straight up like
yes.
Well, it sounds like for the
Yes.
sex. Because, whenever he wants it, he calls and he says it's between.
And she's never been to his house, like, ever. Like, girl, does he have a house? Is he living by himself? Like, do you really know? Like, do you really know what's going on? Because it sounds like you don't know him that much if you don't even know where this man lives.
Okay.
Like,
so your answer would be you're not the side chick, you're no chick.
or you're one of them. Like, you're not the side, but you're just one of many.
So she doesn't even have the honor of being a side chick.
She's
You just not in the running. You just kind of.
I mean, that's what I'm interpreting. That's
Wow. Wow.
Because things are different. Because I would think first of all, for 8 months,
I thought,
well, dang, y'all been together long enough.
Yeah.
And then when she said that he doesn't call or text immediately, an hour later, I kind of got issues with an hour
Me too.
later. But I guess.
like I said, if he wasn't always like that, okay, yeah, I can see.
Mhm.
But if he's always been like not responding, some people just don't like. I don't like texting personally.
Okay, so in a well-established relationship, an hour is not a big issue?
That is a big issue. If y'all are, it depends on the situation. It depends. In this situation,
I'm talking about just all the time. Just generally.
if I text you and you're busy and it takes you an hour, okay, and you tell me you're busy,
Okay, so
that's-
if he texts right back and say, busy right now, call you later.
that's acceptable.
But
to
if
me.
he does not respond at all.
No, that's a problem. If we're
Okay.
in a relationship.
Okay.
And clearly she thinks they're in a relationship.
All right.
So I guess that's another question you need to be asking him. Is this a relationship or not?
Right. Because it don't, from what I'm hearing, it don't sound too much of a relationship. It just sounds like the title was put on there that y'all are in a relationship. It don't sound like an actual, like, y'all together, we do everything together, we're committed. It don't sound that like a
the
relationship.
components that she gave us don't fit relationship.
Right, status. It sounds like we're dating or we doing us or we just whatever.
Okay,
Okay.
then.
So she got bigger fish to fry, pretty much. Is
Right,
what you saying.
right,
Yeah.
right. That ain't her
She
issue.
thinks she's side chick and
And
she ain't
even
no
beat
chick.
you.
Are you beaching?
Well, darn.
Because how do you know he's not calling these other girls his girlfriend as well? You know, if there is other women, how do you know they're not also his girlfriend?
Yeah,
Because then you're not really the side chick if all y'all his girlfriend.
yeah.
You're just
yeah.
one of many. So
Okay.
Well, dang, that she took it on a different turn,
Okay.
didn't she?
Yeah, girl.
We would have.
Okay.
y'all about to go in.
Yeah.
Y'all can still go in.
It
But
don't
no,
feel right
because
doing
you,
it.
just
It's a different, different
perspective.
viewpoint.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh.
Right.
I mean,
Oh, it's that old.
Right.
I mean, yeah, what I would say, get out. Just get out, like, because
Okay, so why can't he
You don't-
just be one of the? Well, she sounds like she already likes him.
Yeah.
So
you're at this point, you're 25. You don't need somebody that's gonna be playing games with you. You need to be worried about if they're in for the long run. If he's already playing games and it's only been 8 months, like, girl.
So what's the length of time you give a relationship?
I mean,
or friendship or dating ship, whatever, y'all. How long do you give that? How long do you invest in that till you say, you know what, this is not working?
For me, it's 3 strikes and you out.
Oh, okay.
If
does
you
he
do
know? Does
3
he know he
things-
has 3 strikes?
No.
Oh, he doesn't know.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
If you do 3 things that I feel don't sit well with me or make me feel uncomfortable or it's just not in the requirements of the person I want to be with, then you're done. Like, That's just is what it is. I keep that in my head. 3 strikes.
Do you tell him? Okay, I'm sure you don't count the strikes. Okay, you got 1 strike. You got 2 more.
No.
Or do you say? What do you say after the end of the 3 strikes? How do you break it to him?
I just be like, I think we're better off as friends. Like, it's just not working.
I wouldn't tell them
okay.
either because I don't want you to stop doing. I don't want you to
I
stop
wanna
being
know
who
who
you
you
are. Right. So I want you to
start doing stuff different
just
to make me feel better.
Like, because that's how it all starts. We want to show everybody who they think.
The good side.
Yeah, who you want
The
them to
imposter,
be.
yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So I like that idea, Naya. So it sounds like she gave him more than 3 strikes.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
And then the family, like, you're not even gonna take the time to like, okay, I know how moms can be. You're bringing somebody for the first time for them to meet. They can be a little standoffish.
Yeah,
But
especially
he didn't even try to like, hey mom, this is my girlfriend, you know.
Right.
We're in this for the long run. And then
Yeah.
after 8 months, why is she giving you that look if it's been 8 months?
Right.
You know,
right,
like,
right.
what's going on?
Right.
Wow. Well, I learned a lot from that.
That's
Because I was ready to say, girl, you the side chick, but okay.
I mean, you could still be, but
Not
It's
a prominent side
It's a
chick.
bigger issue
Yes.
than being the side chick.
Yeah.
there's more to it than just.
You
Well, dang.
selling yourself short.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, have you ever felt like you wasted your time? Because it sounds like to me, from the information that you gave us, she just wasted 8 months of her life.
Yeah.
So now what?
I mean, it happens. It happens. I mean, you could be with somebody for 3-4 years and y'all figure out that y'all just not compatible anymore. You know, how y'all were 4 years ago, y'all grew and became different people, evolved, and y'all just not working out. I mean, things happen. That doesn't mean you need to sit back and not be with anybody ever again. It's just they weren't the person for you.
Okay.
So we hope that this doesn't discourage you from further relationships. Just he's not the one for
Right.
you.
Right.
So yeah, move on.
If he's treating you like this,
Now?
Yeah, move on. Have more self-respect. Care for yourself a little bit more. More
Right.
self-love.
Right. I mean, because I feel like if a person really cares about you, they would go the extra mile to explain, or you know, like you said, he, taking an hour to text you back, or he only comes in between shifts or something. Like it sounds like the communication is off as well. So it's not that he's just not coming around, but y'all are not on the same page. You guessing.
Yeah.
And that's not a relationship to
It's
me.
not.
If I gotta assume and guess and so it's time to move on, Sister Kate.
Sorry.
Yeah,
That-
but you 25, girl.
Girl,
You're still young.
You got the best years ahead of you.
Right.
25. Girl, remember 25.
And I'll just say this: it's better to find out now.
Yes.
In the 8 months than to be 2-3 years and you
Yes.
feel like you
'Cause that's
wasted.
gonna hurt.
Yes,
Right.
I agree.
So
I agree.
yeah.
All right.
So,
Well,
yeah.
thank
you were
you,
there
ladies.
more, honey.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies.
All
Thank you,
right.
Naya.
Thank you, Naya.
Okay, this was Ask TNT. Thank you guys
Thank you,
for coming,
guys.
just listening to us. Oh, guys, down below, press like,
Yes.
subscribe,
And share.
share,
Yes.
guys. Please do that. Thank you again. This is Tanya,
This is Tasha.
and we are
TNT
TNT Chronicles. Bye bye.
Bye.